Hello, 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 boys. It's time for the big one, El Grande Machipo. El Grande Magnifico. I'll just give some time for you lot to get coming in here. Get falling in. Get ready. Yes, who have we got in here? Who have we got in here, lad? You alright? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be joining me from. Let's get ready for this. I cannot wait. Imperative that we get a win. Imperative. Absolutely imperativo. Vamos! Let me just tweet this out. Get some more people in here. Anyone watching the Leeds? I will check the chat in just a second. I'm just currently tweeting this out, so I cannot see anything. It is key that we get all 3 points today because, like I said in yesterday's video, if anyone here has seen that, then there is still a slight, ever so slight shot of getting into Europe. Ever so slight. Who have we got in here, Geezer? Who have we got in here? Let's have a little 1 to 11 rundown. Rundown of the starting 11 as well. Let's just get that all out there. 4 minutes until the game starts. Come on, let's get ready. Let's get hype. Let's get some hype going. Here we go. Let's get Sky Sports up. And never mind, it's not on Sky Sports. It's on BT Sport. Yeah. We are unable to detect your account. What are you talking about? You're unable. No, this is not the time to screw me over, BT. The hell do you mean you can't detect my account? Yo, no, they're mugging it. BT are absolutely. Who do they think they are? The hell do you mean you can't detect my account? You're taking the piss, geezer. Yo, they are absolutely violating me. I will get this up. I don't lose. And I certainly don't lose to some schmucks over at BT Sport. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure, I'll tell you that much. Nobody stops me from watching Leeds United. Ain't nobody in the world can stop me from watching Leeds. I don't care if I'm in the middle of a war. Yeah, damn, what do you mean the flipping... Oh, I'm getting absolutely cocked over by BT Sport here. Please log in again. They're absolutely screwing me. But I will get this stream up. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, my man. Just came to say best of luck. Cross my fingers. I can't stay because I'm going to my girlfriend's parents. See you soon, bro. No worries, Tom. No worries, Tom. Would have been a pleasure to have you. But sometimes things are more important in life. Sometimes. Klitsch indeed, my man. Matthias Klitsch indeed. Hello, boys. We've got 8 of you in here. What are your score predictions? Who do you guys think is going to win? Wow. BT Sport can suck my left nut. They can absolutely suck it. We got 9 of you in here now. Come on, boys. Let's get some hype building in the chat. It's just moments until kickoff. What do you guys think the score is going to be? There we go. There we go. Now we've got the game up. Now we're ready to rock and roll. We're ready to rumble. Come on, boys. Dallas, Raphinha, Klitsch, Harrison. He has gone for Klitsch in the starting lineup. I said I would have personally probably not dropped Roberts, but he has gone with Mateusz Klitsch. What do you guys think of that down below? Do you think that was a good decision to start Klitsch? Do you think it is his time to shine? His time in the sun? What do you guys think? Just checking sounds working there. Yes, boys. Vamos a carajo! Yes, lads, got 11 of you in here now. What are you thinking? I want score predictions. I want scores on the doors. I want someone to slap their bollocks on the table, put their score prediction in the chat right now, so that when the game's all said and done, we can pick the winner. And if any of you get the score exactly, and there's a little secret, there's a little surprise ready for you. There he is, Marcelo Bielsa, just walking out, taking his marching orders. There we go. This is a big one. This is a big one. Imperative. We get every single point we can from now until the end of the season. Because, like I said before in my preview, for any of you that did watch it, there is still a slimmer than an anorexic supermodel, but still there, nonetheless, chance that we can get European football. I'm about to start the timer when the game does kick off. Patrick Bamford poised over the ball. And he's kicked off. Here we go. We're ready for action. We are ready for action. Passing it round the back. Getting some build-up play going. Getting the ball around. You know, getting some touches on the ball. As I say that, we've absolutely hoofed it forward for no reason of man. But now we've got this. Hang on a second. That's probably quite loud. Probably quite loud and annoying. 3-2. Bailey Asquith. Not very confident, I see. Are you a Leeds fan by any chance? Or are you by any chance a Burnley fan? Either way, not very confident in your side winning. But 2-2, I can see that. Well, I can't see it, but that's a fair assumption. You could be correct. For me, I'm going for a 3-0. I think we'll keep a clean sheet. I want a clean sheet, you know. I don't like sleeping in mess, you know what I mean? It's not very comfortable, is it? You're sliding around. You're never quite in one statuous position, nice and comfortable, relaxed. So, for that reason, I'm a big fan of clean sheets myself. Very big fan of clean sheets. And a clean sheet is what we are going to be getting today. Let me tell you something. 3-0 Burnley for me. Well, righteous. Well, I'm going to have to strongly disagree with you on that one. 3-0 Burnley is not happening. Not in my town, sunshine, yeah? But that is an equally valid view nonetheless. Why do you think Burnley are going to win 3-0, pal? They ain't got nothing to fight for. There we go. Burnley have got an early corner though. And the young Dean Smith Ben Mee is up for the corner. They've whipped it in and it's cleared away by Patrick Bamford sublimely, might I add. And they've gone for an early cross again. And again, Luke Ayling is there. Impenetrable defence right here. Impenetrable, impregnable, whatever you want to call it. You ain't getting through it. You're going to need a double-barreled shotgun to shoot through this wall. And then, well, hang on a sec, they're getting in. They're getting in. But again, impregnable defence. We got 13 of you legends in here right now. I want to see some scores on the doors. Like I say, if anyone gets it correct, there is a special prize coming. As Llorente makes another vital interception. As always, if you are currently enjoying the stream, then a like would always be appreciated because it does help me out. If you're not and you don't want it, that's fair enough as well. I want to earn your like. I don't want to just, get your like. If you do enjoy, then drop it. But if not, then I'll happily wait here and earn it as the ball's whipped in and Meslier comes through with a storming catch. And here we go. This is it on the counter-attack. Counter-attack season. Sloppy. It's getting a bit sloppy for me. The second or third pass, it's not looking sharp. The touch is a bit off, but we're only a few minutes in. Let's relax. This is the calm before the storm, boys. The calm before the storm. Let's just, you know, take some deep breaths. Bit of meditation. Bit of in through the nose, out through the mouth. You know, get the ball rolling around nicely. Start spreading Burnley wide. Then hang on a tick, mate. Burnley, what's going on here, man? Brady's got you on ropes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Dallas has absolutely crunched someone and they've gone for it, ripped a shot. Just wide, thankfully. Burnley are really piling the pressure on right now. We're really struggling to get the ball out of our own final third. Right now. But, you know, hopefully as the game goes on, we can improve that one-touch passing. But right now, Burnley are putting us on more... They're applying more pressure than an erection on skinny jeans, man. We cannot get out. There's no wiggle room at all. We're the one that's meant to be dictating the tempo here. We're the one that's meant to be applying the pressure. Come on, boys. Let's wake up. Let's wake up, man. This is looking tired. This is looking laboured. This is looking more laboured than Jeremy Corbyn. Come on. Yes, here we go. This is more like it. Spraying the ball around wide. Got Jack Harrison on the left and he's flicked it to nobody. And they're on the counter. What's going on here, man? What's going on here? Whoa, 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 whoa. Jesus, man. Our defence is more leaky than the Pure Gym taps, man. What's going on here? Oh, this is absolutely catastrophic. Yeah, he's just been pulled offside. That was very lucky there. They've played a ball from about 20, 30 yards. And it's just been edged offside. Just been edge Gandalioski'd offside. Because it was a good play from Llorente and Stroik to play him off there. As we build some tempo going. Get some tempo going. Are you guys enjoying this right now? Are you sitting comfortably over there is what I will say. Because I'll tell you something, right now I'm not sitting comfortably at all. I was sitting comfortably before the game, but seeing that Burnley have 76% possession, might I add, it's not making me too comfortable. As RAPHINHA's here on the counter-attack, gives it to Mateusz Klich. Mateusz Klich loses the ball, man. Come on, you've got to be alert there. You've got to have the radar. You've got to see someone's behind you, man. I mean, Burnley, granted, they're not doing anything with the ball. They're not, like, striking me with fear. Like, I'm not sat there, like, what's going on every time they get the ball. Like, I can deal with it, you know? It's Sean Dyche FC. They're not exactly going to carve you open with some Arsene Wenger-esque 20-30 passing play, magician, carving open your defence tactics. You know, they're just going to try some Route 1 crap. They're going to try a little few long balls. They're going to try and bully their way into the box. But that's not how you get through this Leeds United side. As Meslier, I mean, I love Meslier as much as the next guy. But he's just absolutely spaffed the ball off for no reason there. He's just spaffed it off the pitch and given them a throw-in. A throw-in which we run straight. This game is actually the definition of pinball right now, if you ask me. Burnley players can't make more than 2 consecutive passes. We're struggling to make more than about 6 consecutive passes. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely from Jack. Oh, mate. Velvet. Velvet. Linen. He's got the touch of linen silk, Jack Harrison. Unfortunately, he passes like he's got linen silk in his eyes sometimes. But, you know, nothing you can really do about that. I've got to say, what are you thinking about Calvin? He's been given a lot more license to roam forward so far. It definitely looks so. He has been, you know, he's been storming forward. He hasn't just been sat there hoovering up doing all the defensive work. He's been, you know, getting some gas under his legs, getting some oil in the tank. He's been really spreading them. Do you rate him more offensively, or do you think he has to stay back, because I hear a lot of people saying he lacks that yard of pace to be a very clinical attacking midfielder, and he's just tiny bit too slow. Because for me, his strength comes in his tenacity, his positioning, and his work rate. Those are his 3 main assets for me. So do you think he can hack it in a more advanced position? Or do you think he has to stay in that role, shielding in front of the back 4? For me, I think he can do both. But I think obviously his main area of expertise is in the shielding role, because that's where he has most license to run around, most license to work on his positioning. And that's where his tenacity and his radar really comes in clutch. His radar is very underrated for me. Stuart Dallas is another player who also has a radar, who's storming down the right-hand side of the pitch. And he's passed it to nobody again, man. Why can we not get these second passes off? Come on, we've been given another bite of the cherry. RAPHINHA this time. And he's giving it to BAMFORD again, man. Jesus, man. Is this guy wearing bloody Tom Ford cologne or something? You can't stay away from him. Oh, here we go. Mateusz Klich into Patrick Bamford. Patrick Bamford has just absolutely sided out BAMFORD, and he's ripped a shot off. Not even BAMFORD. Tarkowski. Wow, I don't know how we carried on being able to get a shot there. I thought they would have pulled a free kick. Stuart Dallas whips it in from deep. It's flicked on. It's found its way to Alioski. Alioski is bouncing around. Ah. Come on. Jesus. And a strong gust of wind has just blown strike right over. Currently 10 minutes into the game. Well, 9 minutes and 36 seconds into the game. So far, so good. You know, we haven't really been put under too much pressure. We're starting to get the ball playing now. Now we're starting to turn into the Leeds we know and love. The Leeds that play the ball around. The Leeds that are unable to be dealt with by any other Premier League opposition. By any other English opposition in general. Ain't nobody can live with us when we're on our day. And we're starting to bring that into the game a bit more. We still haven't quite got our passing patterns going. We still haven't quite got the fluidity in our tempo yet. But it is coming. You know, slowly growing into the game. It's only 10 minutes in. You know, it was a scary first 5 minutes of the game, but since then they haven't really caused us too much damage. And I think it's a matter of moments until we create that killer chance. We've been baying for it. We've been putting ourselves in the right areas, in the right positions. It's just one pass that's gone wayward. And when we get that last pass right, when we get ourselves into that position where we can slot the ball away, I'm sure we will. And I back Patrick Bamford to score a goal. I have a really good feeling about Patrick Bamford today. What are you guys thinking about Patrick Bamford? Because, you know, he scored last week. He got some goals back under his name. But before that, he was, you know, he'd gone through 4 or 5 games. He wasn't really scoring so much. He wasn't really impacting the game as much, which is why he was getting taken off for Rodrigo quite a bit. But last game he looked back to his best. He looked more energetic, in my opinion, and he scored a goal, which is vital, which is great for his confidence. I'm very anticipated to hear what you guys have to say about that, because Patrick Bamford's a very, very divisive topic. Very divisive topic. Here we go. Alioski plays it through. Jack Harrison now on the edge of the box. Jack Harrison, play it across. Ah, offside. That was close, man. That was close. That was closer than my nips are to bleeding right now. And yeah, he was off. He was well off. Got to time your run, man. Got the timing of a broken microwave. As the Burnley goalkeeper hoofs it up the pitch. Absolute Route 1 football. This is, I mean, when you're looking at these two sides, it's the beautiful game, isn't it? I mean, you've got a side that plays such free-flowing, expansive football like Burnley. I mean, the passing plays to get the ball up the pitch. I mean, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, what? Well, it's got to be 20 passes to get the ball up the pitch for Burnley. And then you've got Leeds who are just hoofing it up there. Hoofing up at will. Yes, boys, we've got 7 of you in here now. What are you guys thinking of the game so far? Do you think that Leeds have done enough so far to warrant a lead? Or do you think we've been a bit too sloppy? Do you think that we need to pattern up? Then we need to wake up? Do we look half asleep? Do we look jaded? As the ball's been played through. Brilliant defending by Ayling there. Brilliant. Very underrated defender as well, Luke Ayling. You know, if you look at the statistics of the best passes in the league, you know, the best passes from deep, the best ball progression numbers, all of these kind of on-the-ball statistics, Luke Ayling is absolutely smashing them. He's flying higher than a geezer on the Mile High Club off his nut on a line of cocaine right now. That's how high he's flying. As Llorente is clearly flying off cocaine as well, because he just smashed it straight to Ben Mee. Come on, man. This is sloppy. Let's wake up. Someone get you guys some caffeine. Some coffee. I see this. Instead of coffee, you want to get yourself this, or you want to get yourself G Fuel. Whoever will pay me money. I mean, ideally, you know, if G Fuel, if you want to send me some of that Benjamin Franklin to promote you to my whopping 50 subscribers, you know, I reckon I can make you some serious dollar, mate. I tell you, I can sell anything. All right, G Fuel, if you're watching right now, I can sell anything. I could sell a broken pen. Yeah. So hey. If you want to send me some of that Benjamino Francolino, let's get it done. Let's get it done. Here we go. Ball's out the pitch. Come on, Alioski. Come on, big play from you. But yeah, like I was saying, an unnamed brand of this kind of nature, this is what you want. You get a bit of powder, put it in your cup, mix it with water, shake it around, and it does the job. It's better for you than coffee, it's better for you than energy drinks, because it's healthier, and it gives you all the same benefits. And then if you're going to go work out, you take pre-workout. Those are the two caffeine infused drinks I tend to have. It is either a Sneak or a G Fuel, and if I'm going gym, a nice pre-workout. Oh yes, that's a lovely ball by RAPHINHA there. Gives it to Alioski. Alioski back to Klitsch. That's a bit shaky, but here we go. Jack Harrison. Jack Harrison. Take him on. Take him on. Lick him. Lick him. Lick him down. And he's whipped it in. And it's been cleared away by the first man. Only as far as Alioski, who whips it in again. And it's cleared away again. Only as far as Stuart Dallas, who rips a shot just over the bar. Here we go. Come on. We're growing into it. This is more like it. This is what I'm talking about, boys. This is what I'm talking about. Lovely cross by Alioski again. It's cleared away, but only as far as Dallas, who rips a shot off the half turn. Wasn't looking at the goal. On the half volley as well. What a fucking piece of technique that was. Unfortunately, it just whistles over the goal. And I've just realised who Burnley's goalkeeper is. Bloody Bailey Peacock Farrell. Wow. That guy was absolute tripe, might I tell you. Absolute can of tripe. He was useless. I remember he had one good game where he saved a penalty in the last minute of the game, and then Radrizzani was down on the pitch hugging him, shaking hands with him. Everyone was going crazy when he saved that last minute penalty. But that was about the only good performance he really showed in the Leeds. I mean, maybe I'm being harsh. He had a couple, but generally he was a bit... It was a bit shaky, you know what I mean? It was a bit like... Imagine a drunk fat man walking a plank, you know. The plank's going to shake around a bit. It's not going to maintain equilibrium balance. That was Bailey Peacock Farrell for Leeds. Unlike Meslier now, you know what I mean? Moving up in the world. We got the main man Meslier. And the French maestro. The guy with absolutely world-class distribution as the ball's chipped in and it's cleared away by Fernando Llorente. But not only is his distribution impeachable, as he's just dropped the ball there, I was about to say with his hands, he's learned how to catch the ball, he's learned some authority around there. But Chris Wood has just absolutely bommeled him over there. He's jumped in. Oh, he stuck it on him there. He stuck it on him. Meslier, you got to show him who's boss. Show him who's boss now. Don't be having that, geez. If you give him an inch, he'll take a mile. That's all I'm saying. You don't want to allow Chris Wood to grow into you with confidence like that. Speaking of growing into you with confidence, that's exactly what Leeds are doing right now. You can see the confidence exuberating out of the team right now. It's looking less laboured by the minute as the ball is chipped forward to nobody again, man. Honestly. Oh, mate, we have the distribution of a blind man playing darts. Honestly, no accuracy at all. Jesus, mate. Jesus, that pass is just not happening right now. The final pass is going wayward. It's not going on. What are you guys telling me about this? I want to hear what you guys are saying. Are you watching the game? Or are you just watching me? I presume most of you have got the game on the side here. And what are you thinking about it? For me, I still think we can get the win. I'm still confident. I'm still about, shaking, ready for a making. And I feel like Burnley are cruising for a bruising right now. But I feel like we do need to wake up in these key areas. I feel like defensively, we've looked a bit flat-footed at times. And on the attack, our distribution of the ball in key pivotal moments of our attacking play haven't quite been up to scratch right now. Haven't quite been as sharp as a steak knife. We've been about as sharp as a butter knife, and that does not cut the mustard. Not in the Premier League. In the Championship, you may be able to get away with a bit of butter knife football, but not in the Premier League. No butter knife football around here. It has to be sharp as not only a steak knife, but a freshly sharpened steak knife. A Gordon Ramsay steak knife, by all accounts. And here we go. This is more like it. And again, man, another misplaced pass. Come on, wake up. Oh, pardon me, sorry. Wake up, you donkeys. Honestly, our passing play has been about as consistent as pigeon shit on Trafalgar Square right now. Oh, right. Oh, here we go. Calvin Phillips, man. Come on, boys. This is not good enough. It's not good enough, Robbie. Oh, hang on a sec. He's just run through our entire team there. Taylor as well. His buddy Charlie Taylor's running through our entire team. You gonna let Charlie Taylor mug you off like that? Absolutely not, lad. Absolutely not. I will not be having any of that. I will not be having Charlie Taylor running through 4 or 5 players unchallenged. Here we go. Here we go. Mateusz Klich outside of the area. Chips it across. And it's come deep. It's still bounced out. Jack Harrison now has it on the left-hand side of the pitch. Gives it back to Alioski, who gives it to Mateusz Klich. Cuts inside, opens his body out. Looks a bit clueless, gives it back to Jack Harrison. Jack Harrison now with a step over and a nice body feint. Here we go, Alioski cuts it across. Stuart Dallas! Oh! That's better, man, that's better. Unlucky. Did it take a deflection there? It may have taken a slight deflection. Let's have a look at that. It comes across to Stuart Dallas. And it does take a deflection. It's a Leeds United corner. Does take a deflection. That could have been going in, you know. That could have been going in. And just like this could be going in. I know we don't score many corners. But what are your scores on the doors? I want to see some ones in the chat right now. If you feel like we could score this corner. If you can feel the goal coming. If you can feel it exuberating through your veins. Through every blood cell in your body as it's whipped in by Stuart Dallas. It doesn't quite make it past the first man, but Mateusz Klich still has the ball on the outside of the area. He's flicked it back on. It's still Alioski now. Alioski gives it out to Stuart Dallas. Stuart Dallas with a whip from deep. And it's gone all the way to the back sticks to RAPHINHA. And it has been cleared away, unfortunately. But we do still have a throw-in. Ah, shit. Oh, Llorente's down. Llorente's down. This ain't good. This ain't good. What's happened here? Tarkowski's come in. And he's just clattered him. He's kneed him in the back of the spine, man. Oh, that's disgraceful. Oh, you're not even going to book him, man. That's disgraceful. Oh, Tarkowski, mate. That is absolutely villainous. That is putrid. Oh, that is despicable. Oh, that is absolutely catastrophic right there. And Llorente's down, and that cannot be good news because that guy, he's made out of glass. He is the new age Jack Wilshere. And I should know because my legs were made out of glass myself in my heyday. And when I see him go down, I mean, it's not even his legs, it's his back, it's his whole body. But I feel like this could be the end for Llorente today. Not in his career, but for this game, definitely. I feel like this will probably rule him out for the end of the season. And it's really sad because he's really been performing really, really well recently. You don't like to see that. You don't like to see it one bit. Can he play on? Come on. Come on, Diego. Come on, Diego. Vamos, Diego. Vamos, carajo. Yeah, here we go. He's a fighter, a warrior, an animal. He ain't going to take shit from nobody. You're going to have to chop his legs off if you don't want him to play Tarkowski. Yeah, give it to him, Diego. Give it to him. As they pan over to Bielsa. What a beautiful man. What a beautiful man. There are very few men, if any, on the planet that you just look at and you think, wow, what a flipping specimen. What an orgasmic creature. And Bielsa is one of those individuals, I'll tell you that much. There is probably not a day that goes by in my life where I don't think about Marcelo Bielsa in some shape or form. He has revolutionised my life by revolutionising Leeds United. And it's so good to see. Honestly, you don't know how brilliant it is. How much joy it gives me to see players like RAPHINHA playing for Leeds in the Premier League. Growing up watching players like Kisnorbo and Lasoga. What a turnaround. Yes, Llorente's back on the pitch. Now we're talking. This is what I'm talking about. That's my guy. That's my guy. You don't do out Llorente like that. Come on, he's going to show you who's boss now. He's going to score. Come on, this is it. We've got a free kick. 20 yards out. RAPHINHA puts his right hand up, whips it in. Come on, Llorente, get your head on it. It comes out to the edge of the area. Mateusz Klich now. Mateusz Klich cuts it out onto his right foot. Gives it to Stuart Dallas. The pressure is still there. The pressure is mounting. The pressure is growing as we mount them. Like a horny guy on the red light district in a strip club. Virgil van Strooik gives it out to Jack Harrison. Jack Harrison now outside of the box. Gives it to Alioski. Plays a 1-2. They're clueless. They don't know what they're doing. They're just playing it to each other. Oh, the decision making is not on point right now. It is not on point like KSI. It's more off target than a blind man playing darts, like I said before. What's going on here? Oh, come on, man. The pass, man. Wake up. You got to look where you're passing it, man. You got to look where you're passing it. What is this Specsavers FC, man? They're not looking where they're passing it. It's like they're panicking. They're panicking, alright? What are you panicking for? There's no one in the stadium, lad. Playing against Burnley. You should be able to carve these guys open at will. And we might have a chance to, because unknown to me, we have a corner now. And it's Stuart Dallas who's poised to take it for some reason. But poised to take it he is, and he drills it in. And it's cleared away for another corner. That was a very dangerous ball by Stuart Dallas there. A very dangerous ball indeed, if I do say so myself. As he puts the ball down again. Gives it out to Mateusz Klich this time. Mateusz Klich opens his body out, whips it in early. Falls outside to RAPHINHA. RAPHINHA drills it. RAPHINHA again on the chest. Oh, here we go. Nice header out by Luke Ayling. Gives it to Llorente. Llorente now to Jack Harrison. Jack Harrison, come on. Come on. Play it in. 1-2. Yes. Go on, Llorente. Give it back to Jack. He's whipped it in himself. And we've got another corner. Another corner. Now we're talking, man. This is what I'm talking about. It's building. It's growing. It's mounting. It's Mason mounting. Absolutely Mason mounting the pressure onto Burnley here. They're looking shaky. They're looking scared. They're looking petrified. They know this goal's coming. We know this goal is coming. You know this goal's coming. I know this goal's coming. This ball is coming into the box now. Coming like a virgin after 1 minute. Here we go. And unfortunately it wasn't. It was coming like a veteran pro after 1 minute there. No ejaculation. No climax. Just pump. Trying to hit us on the counter-attack. It's not going to happen, geezer. I mean, if one of you tackled him, that would be beautiful. But instead, they've still managed to manufacture an attack here. They are building pressure slightly, but not enough pressure. Like I said, they're only applying about as much pressure as a semi and a pair of joggers right now. You know what I mean? You can deal with it, you can fold it away. It's not really impacting your life too much, you know? You can still go about your life, you can do everything you were doing before. You know, maybe a slight bit of uncomfort, but yeah, it's maybe Mickey Mouse stuff, really. It's not really that uncomfortable, not really that impactive, is it? Vidra as well. Completely forgot about Vidra. This is what I mean. They either take all of Leeds' old championship players, or they took all the people that Leeds were targeted with in the championship and made a Premier League squad out of it. And it's no wonder why they're at the bottom half of the Premier League constantly. Because you need more investment than that. You need more magic. You need a bit more sprinkle of class than that. As Leeds are absolutely badgering them forward. Come on, let's get a goal, lads. Let's get a goal. Let's get a goal. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Who do you guys think is going to score? I want to see some magic. If one of you guys start putting in the chat right now a name of a player, I guarantee they'll score. You put it out into the atmosphere. I've already put it out that Bamford's going to score, and he will score at some point in the game. But the more you put it out there, the more likely they are to score. The more guaranteed it is that they score. Come on. Sean Dyche, mate, you're going to be absolutely bricking it in a minute once we find out how to pass the ball. Once we find out how to make a final pass, mate, you are done for. Career over, geezer. RAPHINHA! Oh! A lovely play by Jack Harrison there, running with the ball from deep, gives it to RAPHINHA, who's just tackled at the last second of the game, just made a vital interception there. That was close. Here we go. Come on, big whip, big whip, big whip. Big whip season. Oh, strike! Oh, what a connection. Oh, he sliced across it stupendously there. Oh, you waste man. Oh, get it on target. Oh, come on. Give him a straightener, man. Ah, that's so close there. Come on, the chance is coming. You've got to be getting that shot on target there. It was a lovely attempt by Struijk. He got lovely connection on it. But again, just too wide. Too wide. Wider than my arse. And I'm thicker than a Snickers. Let me tell you. Let me tell you that for damn sure. For damn sure. For damn Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw drift. As the ball's flicked back again. RAPHINHA kicking it into nobody. Kicking it into their defenders' legs. So far, it's been a bit of a damp squid, hasn't it? We've had a couple of chances. We've started to pile the pressure on. We've started to Mason Mount the pressure on them. But it's not good enough right now. We haven't got that final pass going. We haven't got that exuberance in our play just yet. The flair isn't quite there. We haven't quite got the flair of 1950s jeans. We've got the flair of, I would just say, skinny jeans. We've got the flair of skinny jeans right now. Absolutely no flair. We need some more boot cut action going on is what we need. And not bootlegger action. That guy, he's a questionable geezer. Ah? Go on, Bamford, yeah? Push him over, geezer. Push him over. Yeah! That's more like it, sunshine. Absolutely sticking it on Bailey Peacock Barrel there. He's come sliding in about 10 minutes too late. Eric Dyer on Sergio Ramos style. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what you need to do. You got to show him who's boss. You got to show him who's king in this gaff. Yeah? You're the king. We're the kings. And we need to secure. We need to secure that top 10 football at the very least. Because, as I've just remembered, Irish guy from HITC Sport made a little bet at the beginning of the season that Leeds would not get top 10. And if Leeds did get top 10, then he would get a tattoo of Patrick Bamford on his body for eternity. So let's make it happen. Let's make it every time that guy looks in the mirror, he sees a picture of that beautiful, beautiful Patrick Bamford. And Patrick Bamford could be the man to secure that. As Jack Harrison whips a ball in again. And it's cleared away by the first man again. Oh. Right now their defence is looking about as impregnable as a woman on her period. And we're looking like we can't penetrate them. Like a guy with a soft one. It's not working. We're trying to thumb it in right now. And when you try and thumb it in, that never really works out. But here we go. You got to carve it in. You got to carve it in. Alioski! Oh, that is the worst shot I've ever seen in my career. That is absolutely despicable, demisable, fraudulent, clueless, crazy, demitrable. Oh, that is one of the worst things I've ever seen in my career. That is honestly putrid. That has made me want to throw up my cereal. The ball has come to him from 6 yards out. No, probably like 10 yards out. Absolutely nobody around him has the freedom of the world, the keys to the kingdom to rip a shot off at net. And he completely slices the ball and kicks it off for a throw-in. A throw-in. That is honestly one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. That is, wow. What have I just watched? Oh my days. What the hell was that? Wow. I still can't, what the hell was that? Come on, Jack. Come on, Jack. Man like Jack gets us a throw-in. Wow, what the hell was that by Alioski? What the hell was that? That was piss poor, is what it was. Piss poor. Come on, I need better stuff from you. I need more action. I need more action. I need a little less talk and a little more action, please. There we go, there we go. Another corner. Another corner. Why do we need so many corners when we just seem unable to score them? We seem inept at finishing off corners. We seem inept at beating the first man from these corners. Come on. Big whip by you, Calves. I want to see a big, big whip by you, Calves. Whip it like my dad used to whip me. Come on. It's played back by Jack. Llorente now completely takes the ball off Alioski's. Like, I'm not having any more of that, geezer. As Stroik heads it across again. And again he heads it wide. This time it was unfortunate. This time he was jumping away from the ball. It wasn't quite as good of a connection. Wasn't quite as easy of a chance. But again, it does go wide. And again, the chance goes begging. And again, Leeds let Burnley off. Referee! Ah, that's crazy talk. That's crazy talk. This referee is on spice, man. That's never a foul. Never a foul, man. He's giving them everything. If a gust of wind blows Ben Mee over, they'll give him a damn free kick. That's crazy talk. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is it. Jack Harrison. Go on, Jack. Big whip. Ah! Raphinha, no! Leave it, man! He's gone for an overhead kick, but Klitsch was walking in there. Oh, Raphinha! Oh, no! That was a chance, the moment of magic. The ball's drilled across here. It's left beautifully by Bamford, and he's gone for a bikie, and he smashed it over the bar. Great play by Jack Harrison again. Great play by Patrick Bamford. I don't know if he meant to leave that. And great improvisation by Raphinha, but oh man, Mateus was there. Mateus was ready for action. He was ready to rumble in the jungle. Ah, But Raphinha didn't want no rumbling in the jungle from Mateus. He wanted a thriller in Manila. And he almost got it. But instead it ended up more looking like a vanilla in Manila. A vanilla finish. From a not so vanilla player, actually. A saucy player. A player with more sauce than hair. And he has a lot of hair. More sauce than bone. More sauce than body. More sauce than swagger. Come on. Put him under. Put him under. Run him down. Run a man down. Run a man down in your Air Force Ones. Until they got a crease in the middle. Do you guys still think we can do this? Do you have as much confidence as I do in a clean sheet? Look, they haven't troubled our defence at all. For me, I still think we can get a clean sheet easily. I think we can happily get a clean sheet. But what do you guys think? As that alarm goes off to tell me Leeds should be winning right now. Leeds should be scoring. They should be winning. That's what that's telling me. It's telling me fix up your action. Come on, Alioski. Come on, edge, man. Come on, edge. Yeah, that's it. Wave them. Let them know who's king. Let them know who's boss. Let them know who's boss in this team. Come on. Let's get a goal before half time. Here we go. This is it. It's flicked on. Stuart Dallas now. Again, the ball is too heavy. It's too heavy. They've been playing with bowling balls or something because it's just kicking too much force into the ball. Too heavy. Too laboured. Too lethargic on the ball. Need more sprucing, cutting edge. More believing Bruce. We're not believing to achieve. Here we go, come on. This is it. This is the moment. I can feel it now. Luke Ayling sprayed it forward. It's Raphinha. Raphinha, chip him. Ah, inches, man. Inches. Ah, inches off. Just 1 or 2 inches off. Damn. Could have been in there. Could have been in there like swimwear, like a pedo in Speedos. Unfortunately, that was not the case. Well, no, unfortunately, I don't think anyone really likes to see pedos in Speedos. But, you know, being in there like swimwear is quite advantageous. You know, if you want to slide around. That sounds really dodgy. After what I just said, it's got nothing to do with pedos, by the way. Or Speedos, for that matter. That was just an analogy. Come on. Oh, hang on. What the hell's going on there? Oh, that's nice. See, look, they're not causing us any problem. Every time they get the ball, they're just hoofing it straight to us. But we're struggling to break them down right now. It's like they're a block of obsidian, and we're using our wooden pickaxe, and it's not doing the job, mate. It's not doing the business at all. We need some diamond action going on there. Oh, come on. Flick it off. Flick it off, Verge. Go on, Verge. Yes. Nobody gets past my boy, Verge. Ain't nobody getting past Verge. Who do you rate higher? Our Virgil van Dijk and Fernando Llorente. Who do you think is the more imperative imperative cog in our defence? Verge or Fernand? No, Diego, not Fernand. Definitely not Bruno Fernandes. Oh, get it out, man. Get it out, get it out. Get it out. Put him under, man. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Charlie Taylor's absolutely cruising for a bruising right now. He's just marauding through 7, 8, 9, 10 of you. Okay, that was a bit of an overstatement. It was more like 2 or 3, but still. Someone's got to put him under the cosh, put him under some pressure. Not allow him to get this kind of place, this kind of time, this kind of space. As Raphinha's fallen on his arse there. Mateusz Klich now gives it back to Raphinha. Raphinha, come on son, come on my son, go on my son, go on my son, give it in. Mateusz here, Bamford's on the floor, but here we go, Mateusz Klich. This is what I'm talking about, give it to Jack, give it to Jack, give it to Jack, give it to Jack. Mateusz Klich has gone alone! Oh, would you believe it? What a screamer! Mateusz Klich! What a goal! Oh, he's absolutely leathered it from 30, 40 yards. Will you ever see a goal like that again? Vamos, Leeds, carajo! Vamos! What a screamer by Mateusz Klich. He gets the ball here. The ball's played in from Klich. Gives it out himself. Out to the right-hand side to Raphinha. Raphinha cuts it inside back to Klich. Klich picks up the ball in his own half. In his own half. He carries on running forward. He carries on running forward. He has an option. He cuts onto his right and absolutely whips it from 25 yards out into the bottom right-hand side of the corner. Will you ever see a goal like that anywhere? Probably. But it was still a sublime finish. I just heard that Klich scored, and yes he did. The main man, the Polish magician. Ah, what a screamer, mate. You need to see that goal. You need to check the highlights after. That's what I'm saying, Tom, because that was an absolute screamer. It's what I'm talking about. This is the Mateusz Klich of old. The Mateusz Klich of yesteryear. The Mateusz Klich that cannot be stopped. That cannot be stopped scoring. Lethal. Oh, that is orgasmic. Orgasmic. That is absolutely sublime. More saucy than a packet of ketchup. Oh, look at the way he whips it. Oh, the dip, the feint, the swerve, the skill, the swaz, the sauce. Ha ha! Mateusz, my man. Vamos! That's it. Come on. Europe, here we come, baby. Europe, here we come, baby. Europe's ours, and there's nothing you can do about it. Come on. Believe. If you believe, you will achieve. I'm so happy for him and for Leeds. So am I, son. So am I both. It's been a tough time for Mateusz. It really has. See ya, mate. See ya. It's great to have you for a minute, mate. See ya. Have a good one. Have a good one. But it is good for Mateusz, like I was saying. You know, he's had a tough time recently. And to see him back on form, it fills my heart with pride. It fills my heart with joy. It fills my heart with sauce. And can we get a like for that Mateusz Klich screamer right there? Ah, what a goal. That was honestly orgasmic. Sublime. I'm going to have wet dreams about that later. Oh. Wow. This is what I'm talking about, bruv. No one's stopping us from getting Europe. No one's stopping us from winning here. Finally. Finally, a bit of magic, a bit of class, a bit of sauce, a bit of swagger. Oh, what a screamer that was. If anyone just missed it, Mateusz Klich just scored an absolute beauty. An absolute beauty. Mateusz Klich of old, getting the whipping. Loving your work, bro. Loving your work, bro. Top goal as well. Thank you very much, Adam. I appreciate that a lot. And it was an absolutely sumptuous finish from Mateusz Klich. What do you think about Mateusz Klich, Adam? A lot of people giving him a lot of stick just a month ago or so because he was looking a bit lethargic, a bit laboured on the ball. But I'm so happy for him, man. I'm so happy for him. And this is the technique and the quality and the panache that he has. Oh, like I said, he's more saucy than a packet of ketchup, a packet of mustard, a packet of barbecue sauce. Dripping in sauce. Niagara Falls football. As Burnley have a free kick now. I hope Burnley don't score at the end of the half. Big save by Meslier there. There we go. This is going to be going into half time with the 1-0 lead intact. I presume intact. Unless if we cock this up now. We cannot cock this up now because there's about 10 seconds to play. And it is half time. Mateusz Klich. with the goal, with an absolutely sumptuous finish. A finish of divine proportions. A finish that would be worthy of any Premier League goal of the month in any month of Premier League history. Picking the ball up at the halfway line, running forward, cutting inside and whipping it. What did you guys think of that goal? What do you guys think of the first half in general? I want to get a conversation going. I want to know what you guys are thinking about our performance right now. Do you think it's been good enough? Do you think it's been a bit sloppy? For me, it's been sloppy in parts. It hasn't necessarily been the greatest performance we've ever shown, but nonetheless, we've grown into the game as it's gone on more and more. We've grown into it. The final pass hasn't always been there, but the more it has, the more, it's coming. And it was coming, and we just needed a moment of magic. And that moment of magic came from Mateusz Klich, the Maestro Mateusz. Magician Mateusz. My voice is absolutely gone right now. Absolutely gone. Mateusz, why'd you do this to me, baby? Oh, mate, that was absolutely sublime. I'm buzzing right now. 1-0 lead intact. Let's make it 2. Let's make it 3. Let's make it 4. But most importantly, let's relax. We've got half time now. We've got a moment to soothe, a moment to calm. The calm before the storm that is about to erupt in the second half. It's bubbling away at the surface right now. If any of you are waiting here and you want to go get your drink, get your snacks, get your foods ready, prepared, geared and action ready for that second half, then I implore you to do so now while you still have a chance before the action kicks off again. But if there is anyone in here now, I'd love to hear what you guys are thinking about this game. Do you think that we can keep a clean sheet? Do you think that we're under a lot of pressure? That it's looking risky right now? Love to hear what you guys have to say. I don't know it all. We're all fans together. Wonder if we've got any Burnley fans in here maybe. Or maybe any neutral fans, Not just Leeds fans that turn up to these. I know that from experience. A lot of people all over the world. International. Yeah? International settings. On Klich, clearly tired after 100 games non-stop in the Poland squad this summer as well, so no break there. Yeah, that's why it was kind of good, because you say 100 games non-stop, he had that at the beginning of the season. But then he had some time out of the squad. Dallas and Roberts, I think Roberts really helped take the load off Klich a bit, because Roberts' improvement in his performance and his game in general kind of coincided with Klich's demise and his downfall a bit. So Roberts kind of replaced him a bit in that sense, and it did kind of give him a bit of time off. So now he looks more rested now, to me at least. He looks more rested and energized. So even if he does play in the World Cup, or in the Euros rather, I don't think it'll affect him too much. I think he's had the rest now. I think he's had the worthwhile rest. Because before that, you're 100% right. He basically played 100 games in a row. He played every single game of our first year under BIELSA, every game of the second year, and all the international games as well. So he's been tired. But I feel like because of Roberts, it's allowed him to have the rest now. And because Roberts has shown how good he can be, I think it does allow a bit more freedom to Mateusz and BIELSA in general, that he can, leave Mateusz out and give him a rest when he needs to. Because when he's rested, there's no one like him. He's so saucy on the ball. Off the ball, when he's rested, he's one of the hardest working players on the team. So I feel like this could be a really good moment for Mateusz. And I hope for his sake that he has a good tournament. Played okay. Burnley's style is to disrupt. They will need to attack now, leaving spaces for more goals, and it's game over. Absolutely, mate, absolutely. They've barely put anyone forward. They've basically been sat behind the ball. They've come for a counter-attack. Again, it's looked a bit risky from the midfield runners, with Charlie Taylor coming through with the ball a couple times. But other than that, they've been hoofing it to Chris Wood, trying to play off with Vidra. And you're right, mate. I think we've been dealing with them well. I think defensively, they haven't caused us too many problems. There was a couple of times when they got a corner and the ball was pinballing around the box. But aside from that, I feel like Llorente and Struijk have dealt with them well. And it's a very tough task to deal with those guys well. And you're right, now that they have a goal to get, now that they're a goal behind, they're going to have to come out and play. There's no other option, surely. And if they do, then like you say, we can carve them open. But we do need to fix up on our final pass. If we are going to carve them open when these spaces do exploit themselves, we have to work on our final pass. Because apart from the Alioski chance, we didn't create too many easy-ish clear-cut opportunities. We did rely on a screamer from Mateusz Klich. So I feel like... Oh! Thank you, Adam. Oh my! I got so carried. I got so carried away with the celebration. I got so carried away with the Mateusz Klich celebration. It took me to a whole new world of paradigm and fandom. I'm sorry. I duly apologise. That's poor performance from me. That's a poor performance from me. Thank you, mate. Oh, my voice is gone. It's only the first half, man. Half time, 1-0. Who would you want to see on? Are there any changes you'd want to make, ads? Or would you want to keep the same lineup? Let's have a little browse of the bench, shall we say? A little cruising of the bench, a little Tom Cruising of what we've got available to us, of the options we have at our disposal. Alright, we got Gaetano Berardi. Berardi could come on, you know. Could break some legs out there. Could just go and snap Chris Wood's leg and then go off. You know, Berardi's always got that in his locker. Tyler Roberts Senior. Again, I don't think you can take Klich off right now. Dallas, to be fair, I don't think Dallas has done too much. I wouldn't be opposed to Tyler Roberts coming off for Dallas. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about that. If you're a big Roberts fan, Adam, I don't know. I feel like he's quite a divisive player as well. So I feel like I'd maybe take him on for Dallas. Put him on for Dallas. Rodrigo, potentially as the game goes on. I don't think Bamford's played too poorly, to be fair. So I feel like Rodrigo could either come in midfield. Agree, Roberts and Alioski have stepped up and helped. They have big time. Roberts, man. Roberts, again, it's his consistency. Before, at the beginning of the season, he was very, very inconsistent. Because, technically, I've always said it, in my opinion, I think on the ball, like pure technique-wise, only Pablo Hernandez and Raphinha are better than Tyler Roberts on the ball technique-wise. But it was his consistency, it was his match IQ. Klich got COVID. Did he really? I didn't know he got COVID. Oh, that's interesting. How long ago was that? I presume he doesn't have it now because he wouldn't be able to play on the pitch, but I didn't know that. Wow. When did he get COVID? But yeah, I know Rodrigo got COVID, and I'm pretty sure Llorente and Raphinha might have. I didn't know Klich got COVID. But yeah, like I was saying about Roberts, you know, he's improved his consistency. He's stepped up his game big time, and it's really allowed us a lot more options, and it's good. It's good because, like I said, with his technique, if he can work on other aspects of the game, there's no reason why he can't be one of the best players that we have at the club. I feel like his ceiling is that high, Roberts. We could, of course, bring Jack Jenkins on, the main man, Double J. Jamie Shacks. Again, I don't really see him coming on. Leif Davis, Liam Cooper, Kiko Casilla, and Giancarlo Poveda. If anyone is going to come on, possibly, again, I'd say Roberts. I'd say Rodrigo may come on in the 70th, 80th minute, and then Giancarlo Poveda to come on. Potentially for Jack Harrison or Raphinha. You'd probably say Jack Harrison, just because you always want Raphinha on the pitch. You always want Raphinha there because he is a game changer. He is that dynamically impacting on the game. But Jack Harrison's played well, so I don't think there's any reason to take him off now. Like I said, if they were going to make a half-time change, for me right now it would be Dallas or Alioski. Because Alioski, I don't think this has not been one of his finest performances. This has not been vintage Edgegan. This has been quite a sloppy performance from Edgegan, by all accounts, and he needs to fix up. He needs to fix up. So potentially taking him off and potentially bringing on Tyler Roberts and then pushing Dallas to left back could be interesting. Could be interesting indeed. What do you think about Dallas left back? Do you think he should be playing midfield? Because today I don't think he's really set the world alight in midfield. I love him in midfield as much as the next guy. But I feel like because Alioski hasn't played so well, maybe they could switch things up there. Put Dallas into left back, bring Roberts into midfield. Get a few fresh legs in there. Give him a bit more to worry about. That's the change I'd make if I was going to make one. Oh, my voice is absolutely gone. It's absolutely gone. Oh, my throat is throbbing right now. Throbbing in pain. Half time. No need for changes yet. Maybe get Rodrigo in at 60 minutes. I can see that. There's no pressing need for changes at all, no. Like I was saying with the Roberts thing, again, yeah, 60 minutes seems about right. You know, give them 15 minutes, get the same squad out there again. You don't want to change things up too dramatically instantly, because that can be detrimental at the beginning of the half. So, maybe we could leave them out there, get some fitness going. I wouldn't be opposed to a change now with Roberts, because I don't think Alioski has played well at all. But Rodrigo on at 60 minutes, that probably sounds like what he'd do. He's probably more likely to bring Rodrigo than Roberts on. He'll probably do what I said at the 60th minute, but bring Rodrigo on like you said. That's a Bielsa change. I'm talking a JT change, but that's a Bielsa change. And Bielsa knows a hell of a lot more about football than me. Just a tad more. Bielsa knows. But again, that's no insult, because there's no man on the planet, there's no human being on the planet that knows more about football than Bielsa, and I'm convinced of that. I implore you to find me one single person that knows more about football than Marcelo Bielsa. I guarantee you will not be able to find it. Not on the four corners of this earth. Oh. I'm sick of these adverts now, alright? Yeah, it was all cool, it was all fine and dandy showing me your adverts, but guess what? I'm sick of the adverts now. I'm done. I want some football, I want some action, I want some Leeds United action. Do you think we can get Europe, Adam, this year? You're probably going to say no. I mean, it's a very, very, very slim chance. But at the very least, can we at least finish above Arsenal? Least. I'm just gonna grab a snack from right here, mate. Now, I never heard of these, so if they have nuts in, I implore you to call the police, because I may start choking up and die. And nobody wants to see me choke up and die. Not myself. Klitsch got COVID late March. Oh, okay. I didn't... That probably explains why he fell out of favour in the team around that time then. Because that was, what, a couple months ago? Not even a couple months ago, like more of a month and a half ago. So that makes sense. But yeah, like I said, Rodrigo needs some goals and confidence going into summer. He does need some goals and confidence, but what do you mean by that? Do you mean going into the tournament? Because, I mean, he probably will feature for Spain. But to be fair, I don't really want Spain to do anything in the summer. Personally, as an England fan and an Armenia fan, although Armenia aren't in the tournament, so England, I don't really want him to do anything of note. But he definitely does, for his own personal sake, he does need some goals and confidence going into the summer. Most definitely. And here we go. The second half is about to kick off. The timer is already 2 minutes 39 in advance, so I will wait until it gets 2 minutes 30 into it. Come on, Leeds. Harrison needs to get on the score sheet today. He's been our brightest player so far. Brightest player, Harrison. I mean, he's been on the ball more than anyone. Offensively, he has been running the channels, and he has been working harder than most people on the pitch. I don't know if I'd say he's been our brightest player. I think maybe, I mean, you could, there's a good argument for that. There's a good argument. I just think his final ball has been a bit poor. On the ball, like, in terms of getting us forward, he's been very sharp. But his final ball has just been a bit, sometimes a bit. And the game has kicked off, by the way. It is the 45th minute. Like I was saying about the timer will be fixed. I'm waiting until this timer hits 47:39, and that's when I will hit resume on it, because I should have paused it at the 45th minute, but I am an absolute plonker. So when it gets there in a minute, I will sync that up. It's about a minute behind, minute and a half behind, Cinco de Mayo weekend behind, and I will sync that up when it is all done. Just so you guys can, you know what minute it's on. And yes, Adam, I know this time, when we score our second goal, I'll be quick to update it, so that after it will be easier for me to find the timestamps of when we score. And just general professionalism. 46th minute currently, piling a bit of pressure, piling it on, cruising forward, at will, at ease, with exuberance, energy, flair, enigmacity. You've got a free kick though. I don't like the look of this. Leif Davis left back. Wait, is in Leif Davis? Oh, you'd bring... I presume you're saying you'd bring Leif Davis left back. I don't think he's come on, unless I completely missed something. I don't think he's come on. But, no, he hasn't, because Alioski's there and he's pinballing around the box. What a save there. Leif Davis at left back. You know, that's an interesting shout, because like I said, I would take Alioski off. Leif Davis, I haven't seen too much of him. But look, I feel like this is probably a good game to bring him on, to be honest. Because, you know, there won't be too much pressure put on him from Burnley. And it's one of those games where you can get a bit of game time, like I was saying. I think during this ending part of the season, I feel like we could really make use of a lot of our youth players. Lol, push through the pain, Barry, all your points, bro. Yeah, someone lay your stuff. Exactly, mate. This is murder ball settings, alright? This is murder ball settings. No resting and relaxation. No R&R for the voice. I will have to soothe it after for my body. Has anyone mentioned the closing of the drum and monkey yet? No, they have not. No, they have not mentioned the closing of the drum and monkey. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure what you mean by that. If you could fill me in with some more information about that. Add some contextual analysis to that. And then I would love to give an input on that. I'm not sure what the drum and monkey is. What are you guys telling me though? We've got some top geezers in the chat. Christopher Caddy, Adam Caddy, and Tom White. Tom White, lovely to see you as well, returning viewer. Love to all of you. But yeah, no, the drum and monkey, lad, I'm not 100% sure what it is, geezer. Not 100% sure. It might be something very obvious and I'm being a complete idiot. Oh, James, you... Alright. Right. Well. I got distracted in the chat. So, when this hits 39 seconds, I will hit resume. It is going to be 2 minutes behind. I'm very sorry. That is very poor from me. I did get distracted in the chat. But when this hits 39 seconds, I'm ready with the scores on the doors. Beautiful overhead kick by Calvin Phillips there. Beautiful overhead kick. We haven't looked too great in this first... Oh no. Well, that's embarrassing. That's very embarrassing. Oh, that is absolutely... You don't get this kind of quality on Sky Sports. That's all I'm saying. James, you plonker. Alright, it's the 50th minute. 50th minute. Alright? Everything from here is from the 50th minute. Okay? So just imagine that there's 50 minutes before it. There's 50 minutes. So we're going to be going 30 minutes. 40 minutes plus is the 90th minute. Alright? So everything from the timer is from the 50th minutes onward. And it is exactly on the door. Scores on the doors. Buzzers on the dozzers. Here we go. Come on. Let's put some pressure on. Let's apply it. Let's get them forward. They're really putting us under the cosh right now. I'm not liking this. I'm not liking it one bit. What's going on, lad? He's ripped a shot from 30 yards out there. Jesus, man. Jesus, sunshine. Sean Dyche is not happy. If you're just joining me and you're looking at the timer and you're a bit confused, that timer is 50 minutes plus that time. That's all you got to take into account. Look, I didn't want to make it too easy for you. I wanted to give you a bit of mental maths, you know what I mean? Get that brain, get the cogs turning in that brain, Bielsa style. Add 50 minutes to that, and you've got your time. So we are currently in the 51st minute with 10 seconds. Prob just a little far back for Europe, but an unbelievable first season back. Our performances against the Big Six have been great, and they have been better than great. They've been sublime, they've been exquisite. 4 points out of 6 against Manchester City. Liverpool should have had 2 draws if Rodrigo wasn't clumsy and giving away a last minute penalty. Arsenal should have beaten them in the first game. Second game, you know what, we were outclassed. I'll give you that one. Tottenham again outclassed in the first game. Second game, outgunned them. Leicester. I know they're not the perceived Big Six, but guess what? We dispatched of them in their home yard. So we've been very, very effective against these top 6 teams, against the big sides. Chelsea again picked up a draw against them. For a first season back, it's absolutely phenomenal. And I thought, you know, that's where we were struggling in the beginning of the year. We're against the big sides, but we've completely changed around the side. And you're probably right that it is too early this year for Europe, but I think next year we definitely can. Rodrigo confidence into next season. He's nearly 30 and needs to justify his free quickly. Let's go this half, lads. Let's go this half indeed. And he does need to justify it. At the end of the day, look, I like him and I'm always going to back and support my players. But we did spend £27 million on him. And for £27 million, he hasn't been able to displace Patrick Bamford. And at the end of the day, he's a striker who probably wants to start more games. And he's not been able to displace Patrick Bamford. Because Patrick Bamford's been too good, and it's as simple as that. So I don't think you can take Patrick Bamford out of the side for him. So I don't know. I have a really sneaky suspicion we will sell Rodrigo. I really feel like we'll sell him. You're right, he does need to justify it more, and I'll be more than happy for him to justify it as well. But as a midfielder, I feel like there's better options out there. And I feel like he wants to go. And I feel like Bielsa doesn't necessarily rate him so highly. Because although he dampened those rumours about him going away and he said, no, it's all fake, it's all rubbish. The rumours have to come from somewhere. There's definitely some agent in the background that's doing some sort of funny business there. I really feel like he could go. Stuart Dallas gives the ball back here. Come on, this is a bit better. This is a bit better. We're growing into the game a bit more. We're passing it around a bit more. It's a bit more fluid. A bit more dynamics to the play. A bit more tempo. Not quite Carlin, but it's getting there. It's getting there indeed. Llorente, come on. Sharp. Sharp action. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. That's what I want to see. Oh, beautiful play by Jack Harrison. Oh, skins him alive and loses the ball. Does all the hard work and then he lost the ball. Unfortunate, but here we go. And you're giving him a free kick again, man. Are you serious? Alright. This is the risk. Ingredients: glucose syrup, sugar, beef, gelatin, corn, starch, fruit. Meze's got the ball. Citric acid, malic acid, flavouring, colours. Doesn't say anything about nuts. May have an adverse effect on activity in children. Alright. Well, I'd never seen this brand in my life. Most of it's written in a different language, and I can only pray it has nuts in. If I start choking up and dying, then it has nuts in, and you may want to call an ambulance. But I can only hope it doesn't have nuts in. Oh no! Tackle him! Oh, what a save, Meslier! What the hell, man? How you letting him through like that, man? Oh, mate. Rizlith in defence there, splitting at the first sign of pressure. What the hell is that about? Tries to play it back to Luke Ayling. That is piss poor. Piss poor. Not sharp enough there. And Vidra comes through and rips a shot off one-on-one. What a save by Meslier. What a save that is. Oh, that is inches. Inches. What a fantastic save by Meslier. The ball's ripped in. Get it out, man. Get it out. Get it out, you donkeys. Lovely play by Dallas there. Oh, really under the cosh there. That was close. Oh, that was very close. Counter-attack season? Question mark. Counter-attack season? Counter-attack season. Play it to Jack. Play it to Jack, man. Play it to Jack. Play it to Jack. That's a poor ball. Here we go. Come on, Jack. Come on, Jack. He switched wings with Raphinha. He's coming in off the right now. Jack plays it into Mateusz Klich again. Poor ball, but Mateusz Klich chips it back up. Wrong ball if you ask me. Should have played it to Alioski. Alioski now outside of the box. Alioski plays it to nobody. Alioski, man. Come on. Alioski, it's not been good enough from you this half. It's not been good enough, man. Not been good enough. Come on, Raph. Chips it in. That's it. It's a bit more dangerous. It's making them think back there. It's making them double guess themselves. Double bluff. But that was really scary there. That was terrifying. Petrifying. As they've come through again here. Whipped it in. But it is cleared away. Again, it's whipped in. And it's just gone wide. That was close. That was close. It was very, very, very close. Do you reckon I should? Increase the dynamics of that? Oh, Rodrigo is on, like you said, Adam. You did say Rodrigo in the 60th minute. It's the 57th minute. And Rodrigo is on the pitch. Who's he coming on for, though? He's clapping. It's Patrick Bamford. Well played, Paddy. Gutted for you that you couldn't get a goal today, son. But I feel like you've worked hard in there. You've worked hard. And Rodrigo Moreno is on. To prove me wrong. To prove the doubters wrong. To prove the haters wrong. To prove that he is Premier League quality. To prove Bielsa wrong. Most importantly. Here we go. Come on, Rodrigo. Show me what you got. 2 goals in 2 games. That's not good enough defensively from us there. But we have got the ball forward. Come on, Raph. Oh, he's just so saucy. Raphinha's so saucy. Rodrigo now plays it back. Raphinha. This is lovely play by Leeds. This is orgasmic. It's whipped in. Oh, it was inches. It was inches. What an interception by Tarkowski. That would have been goal of the season. That would have been goal of the season. That was simply orgasmic play. Raphinha and Rodrigo at the heart of it with Stuart Dallas. Wow. It's backheeled. It's some lovely 1-2 football. The ball's sprayed across to the left by Raphinha out to Jack Harrison, who puts a lovely ball in. And Rodrigo is there lurking. And it's just snipped away from him at the last second. I mean, Rodrigo is a saucy player, no matter what I was saying before. He is so saucy. And Alioski! Yes! Jack Harrison! Would you believe it? Europe, here we come, baby! Vamos, Leeds, carajo! Yes! Now we're cooking! We are cooking Gordon Ramsay style! Ha ha! What a goal! You can call me Mystic Mac because I predict these things! Yes, mate! You're Mystic Mac. I'm the English Conor McGregor. Oh, what a finish, Jack Harrison. Oh, sumptuous. And yes, I am remembering the scoreboard this time, but what a finish there. That was classy. That was saucy. That was nonchalant. It was everything you're looking for in a finish, as we are dispatching of Route 1 FC. We are dispatching of Sean Dyche FC. We are dispatching of Anti-Football FC. Tom White, the Mystic Mac in the chat. The man who calls it. Jack Harrison, he says, is our brightest performer. Calls him the main man. And what does he do? He does the business. We've got two Mystic Macs in the chat. We've got Adam Caddy calling the Rodrigo substitution. We've got Mystic Mac Tom White calling the goal scorer. We've got it all. That's what I mean. We've got geniuses in this chat. You're already a genius if you decide to join this stream. And it's clearly been proven. Only the elite. Only the elite join this stream. And we've got elite prospects, ballers in this stream. That's what we got. What a goal. Sure, could say it could have been a bit lucky. Depends how you interpret it. But for me, that was quick thinking. It was sharp. It was alert. It was drilled across. You had to think quickly. And the deft flick. Orgasm. Sublime. Tumultuous. Go on, Jack. He's been brilliant this year. He's been brilliant. He's developing year on year on year. He's only getting better. Thought they're taking Klitsch off there. He's only getting better as the games go on, as the seasons go on. Jack Harrison, he's ever developing, he's ever growing, and that's testament to his hard work, to his dedication, to his work rate. He is always getting better. He is always improving. He always looks for areas in his game which are weaker, areas which he can pick up off other players, which he can improve, which he can get better at. And that is what he's done. He's one of the hardest working players in the team. He ignites the press. He's always running with the ball at his feet. Great play by Harrison. Should finally buy him in the summer. Exactly, mate. Exactly. When are we going to sign him? I feel like this year we are definitely activating the release clause. The £10 million option we've been given. We will buy him. I feel like it was just a matter of we wanted to buy him last year, but we kind of needed the funds for everyone else. But now that we've got extra money from the San Francisco 49ers and from the fact that we are in our second year in the Premier League, we will definitely buy him. And he'll only get better. He'll only get better once he's tied down permanently to us. I presume because he looks like a confident player that's playing at home here, £10 million is an absolute steal indeed. But I feel like Bielsa's definitely said to him, look, we're buying you next year. It's just a matter of of finances, so he had to spread it out like this, because he doesn't look like a loan player. He looks like a signed player. And £10 million, you're right, is an absolute steal. The numbers he's putting up compared to everyone else in the league. Only Jack Grealish and Kevin De Bruyne have created more open play chances than him. Tarkowski rips a shot and it's gone wide. Jack Harrison, man, what a player. What a player. A lot of people like to hate on him. You know, there are certain aspects to his game that aren't perfect. You know, last game he was a bit wasteful. But he's always hard-working. He's always creating an option. He's always spreading the channels. Off the ball and on the ball, he's a quality player. Quality player, and he's proven it yet again with a sumptuous finish. Sublime. They're wheeling up a double change, and Jay Rodriguez is one of them, and that is not filling me with confidence right now. I don't like the look of that one bit. Do not like the look of Jay Rodriguez. As RAPHINHA plays it into Klitsch. Not strong enough there on the ball. But lovely play by RAPHINHA again. The work rate, that's the work rate I'm talking about. And he sided them down, he better be okay. Fuck off, you oi, what are you doing, you rat, Westwood, man? Get him off, man, someone bang him up. Who do you think you are, huh? Dickhead. Siding through. That's disgusting, man. What are you getting angry for? You just cleaned him out, you rat. Oh, you pagan. Someone bang this guy up. Westwood, you little rat. Disgraceful. think you're some big man trying to go up to RAPHINHA. He'll pattern you up 2 seconds flat. 2 seconds flat. He'll hit you with a one bang. Sweet uppercut. Good night. Little pagan. They've taken Chris Wood off. Chris Wood and some other geezer for Jay Rodriguez. I couldn't see. I looked at the chat for a second. I could not see. Jay Rodriguez is on. Chris Wood is off. Someone else is off. Let me just check my phone. I believe it is Ashley Barnes off. No, Ashley Barnes on for Chris Wood. And Vidra off for Jay Rodriguez. Again, it's not going to do anything though. It's not going to do anything. It's not going to change anything. We're still going to win. We're still winning. We are still winning. I'm pretty sure this stuff ain't gone nuts in because my throat feels somewhat fine. In fact, well, my throat doesn't feel fine, but that's nothing to do with food. I feel like a hooker in the red light district right now. Alright. Come on, this is it. Slowing down. This is just calm now. This is the calm before the storm. We're just going to play it around nice and relaxed, nice and smoothly. And then when they're not expecting it, bang! We penetrate them. We hit hard, hit fast, no mercy, sir. Stewie Dow. Just whipped it in. To absolutely nobody. And Alioski. Oh, what a touch that is. Gives it to Jack again. Bit of sauce on the ball. Gives it to Mateusz Klich, who whips it in sublimely. Doesn't quite get the connection on it. Doesn't quite get the strong connection. Instead, gets a Virgin Wi-Fi connection, which isn't good enough. It's not good enough one bit. Uh-oh. Rodriguez on the counter-attack. 23 minutes left. And what the goal, the win is in the bag. It's about the clean sheet. It's about the clean sheet. Can we keep the clean sheet? As it's whipped in, but a lovely catch by Meslier there. Absolutely beautiful. Calvin sprayed it all the way forward to Jack Harrison. Jack Harrison now. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, Gibbs. Make it 3. Make it 3. Jack Harrison. Rodrigo. Make it 3. Make them pay. This is it. This is just calm now. Calm possession. Dallas. Show him who's boss. Show him who's king. I want to run these lot rampant. I want to make a statement. Yeah? A statement of intent. We are in the 68th minute. There is 22 minutes to go. We are over 2/3 of the way through the game, through the action. Almost at the 3/4 mark. The 3/4 mark, of course, being 22.5 plus 45, which is 68.5. Am I being an idiot? 22, 45, 67, 67.5. We are over the 3/4 mark. Do you guys think we can hold out? I certainly do. I think a clean sheet's in the bag right here. I think a clean sheet is in the bag right here. I don't see why a clean sheet wouldn't be in the bag. Do not see it why it would not indeed one bit. I just need to sort out something right here. Come on, Jack Harrison whips it across. Rafinha back sticks. And he's jumped at it and he's made an absolute hash brown of the situation. And I can hear myself for some reason, and that is not good. That is not good at all. But he's made an absolute hash brown of it. It's coming back sticks. He's leapt at it and he's just kicked the ball into the floor. Fell over in the process. Fell over in the process indeed. Bielsa, show him who's boss. Show him who's king of this gaff. Show him who the main man is. What's going on here? What are you talking about? Deitch is trying to have one at Bielsa. Oi, 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 what's going on here, man? What's going on here? Bielsa's got his hat on, he means business. Mate, Deitch, I wouldn't even try it, mate. Bielsa would absolutely slap you up differently, yeah? Honestly, he'd hit you with some Wing Chun moves. Hit you with a bit of this, a bit of that, bang. Before you know it, he's clobbered you out. He's completely isolated your breathing pattern. He's completely dismantled your windpipe. To be fair, Marcelo Bielsa is an absolute gangster. Like, you wouldn't want to fuck with him, would you? You wouldn't want to encounter him on a cold, wet Tuesday night in Stoke. Because that would be ropes. And not just any ropes. Like, very, very thin ropes. The kind of ropes with strangly lines holding them together. Paper thin. Rizzler paper thin. As Luke Ayling is giving it large to someone. What's happened here? So McNeil has just gone and it looks like he's almost spat on Alioski there. He's just gone and screaming at him. And Alioski's holding his tongue out. Maybe to show and say, oh. Mate, that's why I love Alioski, man. I'm going to miss him when he goes. He's such a shithouse, man. He's such a shithouse. Oh, man, I'm going to miss you, buddy. He's such a shithouse. It's so brilliant to see. Alioski. Oh, that is quality. That is quality. Rattled, mate. He gets them rattled all the time. Whether it's Burnley or Manchester United, he gets their players rattled. He gets in their head. He gets the cogs turning. What's going on here, though? Jay Rodriguez gets the ball on the outside of the area. Gives it inside. It's chipped across. No, they're in here. Oh! Another great save by Meslier. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Meslier, my guy. Another good save. Poor defending again, though. Jesus, mate. Crumbling like a digestive in a hot mug of tea right there. Very, very poor defending. More gaps than a crackhead's teeth. Get it out. Yo, this is sloppy, man. They're applying pressure and I do not like it one bit. I do not like the pressure they're putting us under right now. Yes, lovely block by Calves. Score weather the storm. Charlie Taylor whips it in. Again, not getting past the first man. Giza. It is not happening. Not today. Here we go. Counter-attack season. Counter-attack season. I've just hit my funny bone. My hand is vibrating. Numbing sensations of tingling pain. As Stuart Dallas gets the ball. And he's absolutely cleaned out. But it is clean. Hard and clean. Nonetheless, and there's a clean tackle, and it's just completely squandered the opportunity. What a chance. It was counter-attack season. It was on. It was looking tasty. And he's just absolutely shot it up. Tyler Roberts Senior now is getting ready to come on. Is Stuart Dallas coming off? No, Mateus Klitsch's. Mateus Klitsch. And that applause has just coincided with an absolute legend liking the stream. So whoever that is, mate, this clap is for you. It's for Mateus Klitsch as well. Well done, Mateus. Absolutely beautiful goal today. Beautiful performance by you, Sunshine. And now it's time for Robert Senior to show what he can do. To show what magic he's got. Yo, just subbed and liked. I love that. Dinosaurs, my guy. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the conversation. I want to know, what are you thinking right now? What are you thinking of this game? Are you watching the game? Where are you watching it from? Love to hear from you. I'd love to hear that you liked. Love to hear that you subscribed. I'm always happy to see another member of the family of the smartest, most intellectual, forward-thinking pioneers of the beautiful game. As RAPHINHA is really taking Charlie Taylor to court there, taking him to town. Here we go. Go on, Jack. Rodrigo! Yes! Would you believe it? Vamos, Leeds, carajo! 3-0. Game over. Game, set, and match. Absolutely sublime ball into Rodrigo Moreno with the touch of a god, the touch of a Greek god. Takes it past the defender, takes it into the goalkeeper. Absolutely exquisite, sublime, orgasmic, whatever you want to call it. Ends the coal miners of Burnley's dreams, penetrates them, shoves them down into mid-table mediocrity, and it is 3-0. Another orgasmic ball by Jack Harrison. Absolutely sublime, exquisite, divine, absolutely beautiful from Rodrigo and Jack Harrison and co. Want a Dallas or RAPHINHA goal for FPL? Watching from Ireland and support UYTD. I'm guessing that's UTD, aka United, aka Leeds United. I'm hoping and guessing, but I do most likely think it is Man United. Just because not many people refer to Leeds as Leeds United, as just United. But a Dallas or RAPHINHA goal for FPL. Well, you've got a RAPHINHA assist, mate, earlier. A Dallas or RAPHINHA goal could be on the cards here because we are looking very dangerous. And RAPHINHA whips it in again. And Dallas is coming onto the ball, yeah. Man United, yeah. Well, mate, you know, we are, of course, massive rivals. But I am, of course, happy to have you in the chat. Wasn't the best performance, wasn't the best result for you guys the other day. I did do a watch along for that. I don't just do watch alongs for Leeds, I do watch alongs for all teams. Mainly Leeds though, because I'm a Leeds fan. But yeah, what are you thinking about your season right now? What are you thinking about your defence? I mean, now that Maguire's out, that's got to be really, you know, really scary for you going into that Europa League final with a defence that is looking shaky right now as Jack Harrison is on the ball. Plays it forward to Rodrigo. Rodrigo Moreno. Rodrigo Moreno. 4-0. Absolutely orgasmic, divine, sublime. You cannot beat us when we're in this kind of form. 4-0. Game, set, and match. All over again. Let's get those two goals in. Jack Harrison and Rodrigo again linking up. Rodrigo Moreno puts his aim on the map. I said he possibly was going to get sold. He was possibly on his way out of Leeds United, but not anymore. Not with a performance like that. Absolutely sublime. Jack Harrison with a beautiful ball in yet again. That makes it a hat-trick of assists for Jack Harrison. A double for Rodrigo Moreno. Calm, exquisite, composed. Takes the ball round the goalkeeper. Chips it into the back of an empty net. That's what you call composure. Composure. We were shocking on Thursday. great season, but need to get a CDM and a CB, but great season. That is exactly what I said. That is exactly the conversation I was having with another fan of yours in the stream the other day. I said, McTominay, he's not good enough. You need another centre-back as well, in my opinion. And with those two positions secured, you could challenge for next season. If only I had Rodrigo and Harrison for FPL. You and me both, pal. You and me both. I have Raphinha and Bamford myself. Raphinha, Bamford and Ayling are my Leeds players in my FPL. But what a performance this is. 4-0. 4-0. That's going to do our goal difference a world of good. Varane, Ndidi or Rice. Well, mate, Ndidi and Rice are not on Calvin's planet. But nobody's getting Calvin Phillips apart from Leeds United. But yes, Ndidi or Rice will be perfect for you lot. And Varane, I'm not so sure about. I think he's fallen off a bit recently. I feel like I'd maybe potentially rather go for a Konate. I have Bamford too. Bamford's unfortunately come off the pitch though. Rodrigo, man, I might have to get him on. Because he has been absolutely quality the past 2 games. As Raphinha walks off the pitch. Well done, Raphinha. He's not too happy. He's not happy. He's not happy one bit. He's not happy one bit. But well played, my sunshine. And I tell you why he's not happy. This is what I'm talking about, the winner's mentality. He wants to score. He wants to assist every single game. Every single game he plays, he wants to score and assist. It's what I love about him. I love his competitive streak. I know 58th minute. Hopefully you keep a clean sheet. Hopefully indeed, my friend. Hopefully indeed. I pray we keep a clean sheet here. I like it, you know what I mean? It's not nice sleeping in a dirty sheet, is it? You know what I mean? Then you're rolling around, you're not really comfortable, you can't really relax the same way. You don't cultivate the same experience of kindled joy when it's a dirty sheet. You know what I mean? We like it nice and clean. No goals coming in. Nothing coming through our rear. That's what you want to see. That's what you want to see. You want to see a clean sheet. But yeah, Varane... Like I say, Varane, I'm pretty sure for me, there's better options out there. I feel like he could become a bit shaky in that defence next to Harry Maguire. I feel like you'd probably be better versed to getting someone from the league, you know, perhaps. But, I don't know. Varane's always a good shout, but I don't think anyone's going to get him anyway. Ramos actually could be an option. Ramos is apparently at the end of his contract. He is very likely to leave Real Madrid very soon. And Tarkowski! Oh, he smashed it over the bar there. Thank the Lord for that. But hopefully we keep a clean sheet indeed. But do you feel confident that you'll win the Europa League? Dino, lad. Do you feel confident you'll win the Europa League? That's what I want to know. I think you'll do it. I think you'll do it. I don't think Emery's side's good enough. I feel like Villarreal weren't very good against Arsenal. I just feel like Arsenal were extremely poor in that game. Oh, what is that? That's sloppy from Ayling. And Jay Rodriguez has picked the ball up there. We're absolutely pissing around back there now for some reason. We're pissing around. We're getting comfortable. We're getting relaxed. We're getting lazy. And they flicked another header in. It's just gone wide. Varane for 40 mil with Maguire would be good. But then again, Glazers won't spend big. So we'll probably only get one of a CB or CDM with Sancho. Yeah, hopefully, lad, really need to win a trophy. You do. And for you guys, I imagine it would be quite, you know, quite appeasing. Quite very joyful to see Ole Gunnar Solskjaer lift a trophy of all people. You know, a club legend. He'd be able to lift a trophy for you. I don't think you'll get Sancho, to be honest. I don't think you will. I really don't think... I don't know if Dortmund will sell. I feel like Dortmund are probably more likely to sell Haaland than Sancho, and I don't think they'll sell both of them. Again, I do not trust Ed Woodward or the Glazers to secure Sancho for you. Oh, the ball, sorry, it's pinballing around back there. It's pinballing around. Get it out, man. Yeah, I don't trust them to get Sancho. And I feel like you don't really need it. I mean, sure, it'd be great and it could transform the team. But I feel like, again, I'd get Sancho, but only after I've secured a centre-back and a CDM. I feel like you say, Rice seems like he'd be the perfect addition for you. Perhaps Ndidi. I don't think we will, and don't think you should. You don't think you should get Sancho? Why is that? Why do you not like him as a player? I think he's very good. I mean, this year he hasn't been as sharp, he hasn't been as on it. But I feel like your defence is the main area. Your defence and your midfield. Once you can build from that, your attack's already very exciting. You got minutes for Mason Greenwood. And if anything, I'd go for a striker. I'd go for a striker because Cavani, yeah, he's good, but he's only going to be there for 1 more year. You're going to get 1 more good year out of him maximum. And then you really need to bring another striker in. I mean, maybe your plan is to bring Mason Greenwood through and put him up front, which I can kind of see. But if we got him, we have Ahmad, Rashford, Martial, Greenwood, Cavani, Elgano, Pogba, Bruno, VDB, and more. So what you're saying is you've got too many options up there basically, and it would just be a bit of a wasted investment. And I can understand that 100%. I do feel like you probably do need to get rid of a couple of those. Yes, exactly. If you get a DM before him, and a DM and a centre half for me, especially with Maguire out, you may need 2 centre halves now. You may need to look for another one. But definitely, even with Maguire, I don't think that. Oh, Rodrigo putting the pressure on. I don't think that Eric Bailly is good enough, and I don't feel like Victor Lindelof is good enough, and I most certainly don't feel like Phil Jones is good enough. So for me, like you say, and Ndidi or Rice will be the 2 options that you do definitely want in that DM role. I'd probably say Ndidi over Rice. I feel like he would probably be a more worthwhile addition. And then centre half, it depends what kind of style you're going for. You probably want someone quick. Probably want a nice quick centre half. Because Maguire is very slow. So that's why Eric Bailly has always looked a lot better next to Maguire than Victor Lindelof has, because he has the recovery pace so that it can caveat Maguire's game a lot better. Speaking of caveating the game, Leeds are really settling out for this 4-0 now. We're being put under quite a fair bit of pressure from Burnley, but not enough to trouble us. We're cool, we're calm, we're relaxed, and we're collected. Would you put Greenwood up front, mate? This is a very interesting decision. Thought I've always had. Would you is he your goal to put up front, or do you see him as a winger? Axel Tuanzebe is good and could play DM and centre back, but he doesn't play. He doesn't play Bailly. Just came back from COVID, so I want Axel Tuanzebe and Lindelof for the final because they play PSG and they pocketed Neymar and Mbappe. I'd rather have Mason Greenwood number 9 and Rodrigo number 9. Oh, Rodrigo Moreno. Very close there. Almost got himself the hat-trick. Lovely ball by Alioski. I'd rather have Mason. I wouldn't say he's like Kane. I mean, Kane, yeah, I feel like different kind of players. I mean, Kane's a bit more of a target man. He's a bit more come deep. He's got a bit more link-up play. Mason Greenwood's a bit more, has an injection of pace. I'd compare him more to a Van Persie. I feel like he has a very similar technique to a Van Persie. If Van Persie was both-footed, then I feel like that's more of a Mason Greenwood, if you ask me. I feel like he really reminds me of a Van Persie. So I do think he can very definitely do a job up top. And then you open up space on the wings. Perhaps Rashford, and then maybe a Sancho on the other wing. Martial, again, I think he probably has to go in a year or 2. Because I don't think his numbers have been good enough. He's not a Jack Harrison, I'll tell you that much. He's not a Jack Harrison. Not every team can have a RAPHINHA and a Jack Harrison. It's unfortunate, isn't it? The Jack Harrison's on the ball again, and the lino is on crack. The lino is on absolute crack. That is never offside. That is absolutely crazy talk. Absolutely crazy talk. What time's the final today, boys? What time is the final? Is the final today? It's 5:15. See, that was very tight for time. I want to stream it. I do want to stream it. But I have to make food and I have to record my upcoming preview. If there's time, I'll hopefully stream it. If not, I'll be maybe doing a stream for the second half of that game. If anyone is watching that FA Cup final, I'd love to do a stream for that as well. Of course, the main thing right now is Leeds. It's about talking about Leeds, about watching Leeds. But like I say, on this channel, we're a fan of football. We're not just a fan of Leeds. Fans of all clubs come together, talk about the beautiful game. And right now, the most beautiful team to ever do it is Leeds United, and we're giving away a ball there for no reason, and Burnley have almost scored there. They've almost muddied our clean sheet in the water. I'd love us to set up with DDG, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Maguire and a centre-back. We then sign Ndidi, Pogba, VDB, Bruno, Mason and then Cavani. The bench would be mad with Rashi, Martial, Sancho and Elgana, but then Rashi is injured, so let rest. Rashford on the bench? No, Rashford's got to be starting, man. This is one of the best seasons Rashford has had in his career, statistically wise. I don't think he should be on the bench, personally. So you want Bruno, you want Van der Beek and Mason Greenwood. And Didi, so you want your midfield of basically Van der Beek and Didi and I guess Pogba. And then Bruno Fernandes coming off a front three, maybe. Bruno Fernandes with Mason and Cavani. I don't know if Bruno can really... Has he played too much of a front three? Or does he usually play in either the midfield three or... Come on, Tyler. Give it to Rodrigo. Give it to Rodrigo. Make it three. Make it three. Give it to Rodrigo. What are you doing, man? Give it to Rodrigo. He was in there, Roberts, man. He was in. Rodrigo, you clamp it. You clamp it. Not Rodrigo. Roberts. Give it to Rodrigo there. Oh, man. Yeah, see, that's the problem with us signing Sancho. Rashi has been injured. He was fit. I don't think he's injured now. But you're right. I'm pretty sure he did have an injury in the season. I'm not sure how long ago it was. But you're right. I do recall him being out for quite a bit. How many games has he played this season, actually? Rashford Premier League stats. Let's see how many games he's played. He's made 36 league appearances this year. Come on, Dallas. Dallas, whip it in. Dallas on the edge of the box. Whips it across, and it's just about saved. 36 appearances, 3 of which were subs, and 11 goals. 6 in the Champions League, 4 in the EFL Cup. But you're right, actually. I say I don't know he's been injured. I'm actually very thick, and I've completely forgot. He's been injured this whole time, actually. He's been injured this whole time. I've just remembered. He has been injured and he's been constantly plagued through injuries because I was hearing about, especially for the Leeds game, he didn't train at all that week before playing Leeds and then he started the game just because you guys have been so reliant on him. Kind of Mateusz Klitschesque for us, just overplaying him through injuries. So, you know what, I do remember that 100%. He is actually being played over injury and it is a massive issue. So you're right, you do perhaps need to bench him and you do need to give him some rest, some R&R. Do 4-2-3-1, play Ndidi a 1DM and Van der Beek beside him, so kind of just about in a regista role, almost playing 2 DMs. Bruno and Pogba cam, left mid Mason and Cavani striker. Then who's playing right wing? Bruno right wing. Still have a back and shoulder ankle injury and he's still not fit. He's been playing with them, but we have Martial back for the final. I don't think Martial will play for the final, but that is it. That is full time. It is Leeds United 4, Burnley 0. What did you guys think of that game? What did you guys think of Rodrigo Moreno, the Spanish magician, the wizard, the magician of human enterprise in football? Rodrigo Moreno. I said perhaps he will be on his way in the summer, but not with a performance like that. Not with a performance like that. That was absolutely quality. 2 goals in what, 20-30 minutes? The guy's scoring goals now. He's getting into it and you love to see it. We are just 2 points away from Arsenal. We are just 3 points behind Tottenham. 3 points behind Everton. Europe is coming, baby. Europe is coming. I'm telling ya, it was a cracking performance from us. Burnley down in 15th now with 39 points. Just 2 points above 17th place, which is, of course, Brighton. Bruno Mason right wing, Bruno Cam, and left mid Cavani. Oh, Pogba left mid. Is Pogba going to go though? I feel like Pogba could go. But yes, boys, that is it. Anybody got anything to say about that game? About that performance from Rodrigo? About the beautiful play we saw in that game? They are showing now the cup final, of course. I will hopefully be back for the cup final if I can get everything done in time. I do need to make my analysis video for this game. I do also need to make some food. And then hopefully, if I am back in time, we can stream this and carry on the conversation about football in general, about Leeds, about Liverpool, about Leicester, about Chelsea, about Man United, about Scunthorpe, about Rosendale FC. Yeah, I do. If only it was Bamford. Mate, you and me both, pal. You and me both. Should have put Rodrigo in my team. Only went for Bamford. Have we got Tom White and Adam Caddy still here? What did you guys think of that? And yes, dinosaurs, I feel your pain. I feel your pain indeed. It should have been Bamford for my FPL, but unfortunately was not to be. But fortunately for Rodrigo, he's managed to get the goal. I'm very, very happy for the guy. Very happy indeed. It's great to see. Great to see him get himself on the score sheet. Great to see himself get himself back into form, back into rhythm. Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Get on up. It's bobsleigh time. It's Rodrigo sleigh time. I'll be here later if you're doing the final. Well, I love to hear that, dinosaurs. And if I am, we can continue this conversation. We can talk about all things football. All things Man United. I see you're clearly going for a tumultuous time with the final on the horizon. All things Leeds, all things Chelsea, all things Leicester City, all things football. So like I say, I will try and sprint through all of this stuff so that I can get the upload up as quick as possible, so I can get my food cooked as quick as possible, so that I can be here for, at the very least, the second half. And for anyone that did tune in today, this is just a last minute or so to give our final words, final thoughts of the game we did just watch. And thank you all so much for watching. Like I said, if any of you do happen to join my stream later, then I would love to see you. I'd love to have a conversation with you guys. It's always good, you know. I'm either going to be sat here like a loner watching the games alone, or I have a chat with you guys, some intelligent football fans. That's what I like to do. I love to talk about football, as I'm sure you guys all do as well. You know, that's what we're here for. We love sports, we love football specifically, and we love talking about it together. But anyway, guys, that is it. An absolutely crushing victory. I'm so happy. I am buzzing right now. I'm buzzing for Rodrigo. I'm buzzing for myself. I'm buzzing for every single Leeds United player and fan out there on the planet. And I thank you guys all so much for watching. Special shout out to Dinosaurs. Special shout out to Adam Caddy. Special shout out to Christopher Caddy. Special shout out to Tom White. And special shout out to Bailey Asquith and Righteous. Bailey Asquith, you were off with the 2-2. I was closest with the 3-0 leads. It was, of course, 4-0. See you later, Dinosaurs, mate. Thank you so much for popping in the chat. I love you, lad. I love you guys all. And I'm going to have to love you all and leave you. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a pleasure. And I'll hopefully see you later for the FA Cup final. See you there.